move the first slide, I'll ask you if you can see the slide if it's moving. Can you see the slide if it's moving?
Yeah, it's moving.
Okay, okay. Good morning, everyone. My name is Victor van der Spey. I'll be your success coach this morning. I like what you said earlier today, Sunil, that there's many facets to a business, and social media is, of course, a key component. And understanding the journey of an entrepreneur is another one. Having the basic elements and building blocks of your business under control is another. So there are many different facets, and today we are going to continue with our journey in developing a mind that is set on success. I'm from a company called I Say Yes, and we specialize in positioning individuals for success and equipping them for that journey. And so we are on module 6, and of course, what we've been doing since the past few weeks is we have been discovering, we've been on a journey of discovery to discover keys of what makes the top 8% of the most successful individuals in our world so successful. How did they get there? They didn't get there by chance or by luck. Success, excuse me, didn't fall just in their lap. There are things that they did on purpose. And the 6th key that we're going to discover today is they learned how to set their mind on success. We can make a choice every day whether we set our mind on success or whether we set our mind on failure. These are the choices that we have each day. So how do I do that? And I hope that you are taking notes, because what's about to come are 8 points that are going to help you and I. By all means, I'm sitting with you in the audience. I might be the one speaking, but I'm also listening. Whatever is on the screen today is applicable for me too. I'm learning just as much. So I hope that you've got your journals out, you've got your pen ready, you've got a nice cup of coffee, and a ready mind to learn today, because these are some of the keys that have made these individuals highly successful. And the first thing or the first step towards us being able to cultivate a mind that is set on success over a mind that is set on failure is that we take a step towards taking responsibility. So step number 1 is, in developing that mindset, I take responsibility for where I am at. I look around me and realize how I got here and take full responsibility for it. I do not take blame for it, and I do not shift the blame. You see all these arrows? As we as humans love to play the blame game. We love to blame the government. We love to blame our economy. We love to blame perhaps President Trump. We love to blame anything and anybody. And by doing that, we are averting responsibility. Sure, all of this may be true. The situation that you find yourself in may be because of any of these factors or a sum of them all. But we must realize that we're going to stay stuck until we pull up the handbrake and say, right, I'm going to do something to move forward. That's what it means by taking responsibility. I'm going to see what plan can I make. And that's what I love about South Africans. I was reading an article that my wife found last night. She's a very key individual in our business, and she's always able to find new and fresh and very relevant information as one of her key responsibilities. And I was reading an article that she sent me to read, and in it says that The world is changing so fast, but we need to take responsibility for where we're at. And I thought this is so true, that in the evolution that we're in, we still need to stay responsible. So you and I hope you're writing this down, must figure out and solve the problem that is at hand by being responsible. Take that responsibility. The second thing, and I know this is going to make you laugh, but the second thing is that we must make the right choices all the time, every day, because success and failure are two forces that come at us every time, multiple times every day. And success is a choice just as failure is a choice. And we must make the right choices. So let's, for argument's sake, if you look at the picture on the screen, let's, for argument's sake, say that one of my goals was that I want to lose some weight. And let me just give you a warning. As Sunil has been talking about SMART goals, and next week I'll be talking about goal setting in modules number 6 or number 7. But let us be warned, and this is just how weird it works. The minute you make a goal, it's as if anything and everything throws the exact opposite at you. So look at this picture on the screen. This is usually what happens when you decide today is the day I am going to go on a diet. I'm not going to have any sugar. I'm not going to eat cake. I'm not going to do X, Y, and Z. No chocolates for me, thank you. And if this was me, right, and my wife will tell you, you can throw chocolates at me, you won't really make a dent in me. You can throw a chocolate cake at me, well, maybe nice try, but no cigar. You could throw lemon meringue pie or hot chocolate fudge. Nah, but listen, if you've got a freshly cut tiramisu on a plate and it comes walking along like this and sits in front of me, boy, I'm going to have to really button myself down to make the right choice. But it's strange how the universe, as they say it, knows just what to throw at you every day to try and get you to make the wrong choice or the wrong choices. The secret that these individuals have learned is to, against the face of this adversity, to continuously make the right choices. The third thing I want us to look at, and this is the third step towards cultivating and developing a mind that is set on success over a mind that is set on failure, is to see yourself successful. When you close your eyes, what do you see your future self look like? What does that future you dress like, smell like, live like, drive like, talk like, earn like? I think you're getting the picture. The challenge is that if I don't know what that person looks like, if I don't have a goal as a final outcome of what that looks like, I won't know what to work towards. If I'm deciding to go on a holiday, but I don't know where I'm going, it would be quite difficult. I wouldn't know, number one, which vehicle to take to get there. Do I need an aircraft? Do I need a ship or a boat? Do I need a 4x4 vehicle? Or do I need a car? I wouldn't know what to pack. Must I pack a bikini, sunglasses, suntan lotion? Or should I pack a coat and warm socks? Wow. So when I know where I'm going, I know how to prepare for that journey because I know how the road is going to look like to get there. What do you see yourself look like? Can you see yourself be successful? And later this week when we network, I'm going to invite you to sit down with me. If you do not know what this picture looks like for you, if you do not have something on your phone every day that reminds you of your future you, your future success, then I want to invite you personally to sit with me so that we can button that down. But this is the most important point in my presentation today, is can you see yourself successful? And what does that look like? Point number 4. A very, very important person in the history of the automotive industry, Mr. Henry Ford. I almost said Harrison Ford, because doesn't he just look almost just a bit like Harrison Ford? There's some Ford genes in there for sure. But point number 4 is we have to develop a positive attitude. And this man, Henry Ford, says it so well in one of his most famous statements. And he says it like this. I hope you're writing this down, because this will change the way you look at everything, and it will shape your attitude forever. So Henry Ford's most famous statement, he says the following: whether you think you can do it or whether you can't, you're absolutely right. Let me say this again. Whether you think you can do it or you think you can't, you're absolutely right. Wow, what a statement. And what a driver for us to develop a positive attitude. And here, folks, is where the road splits. It goes to the left, where our positive attitude takes us to a lifestyle of success, or it forks to the right, where our negative attitude takes us to a lifestyle of failure. You and I must choose and put on the right attitude for the journey that we want. Point number 5, quitting is not an option. Losing is not an option. Failure is not an option. And so because of that, I am going to put all my weight, all my momentum, all my doing into what I believe is going to work. Just look at this guy in this gym. Or just think about me trying to lose weight. If I was eating cake every day, I was involved in the wrongdoing, right? But if I was just eating the cake every time and I was saying, I'm trying, I was not trying. I was not doing. Doing means I take small steps into the right direction, even if it means I'm still faced with adversity. So if I want to lose weight, I would do the right steps. I would not eat sugar. I would minimize or mitigate my carbs. I would do certain things. Even if I get on the scale every day and that needle has not moved, I would still continue. Even in the face of that failure, still move forward, still go on, because quitting is not an option. Giving up is not an option. Failure is not an option. I will keep on going forward and going on until I succeed. And that is the attitude that have made those people successful, that have made them part of the 8% of the most successful people in our world, because they refuse to quit and give up. Now, when I do that, I can expect results. Point number 6. Because if I continuously do the right thing with the right attitude in the right direction, results will follow. And remember, in module 1, we looked at a basic psychological concept that says, what I expect to see, I will see. When I expect to see results, I shall see results. But I mustn't be impatient. Imagine a farmer when he's planted his crop. Every day he gets out from his stoop with a big cup of coffee in his hand and a spyglass, and he walks through his plantation to look and see what's coming up yet. And once something comes up, he starts to take out a yardstick to measure. Yesterday it was 4.7 millimeters. Honey, it's still 4.7 millimeters. Something is wrong with my crops. Something is wrong with my harvest. So he trusts the process and he expects results, and he leaves it for the process to take its course. Expect the results. Point number 7, this goes without saying, we have to develop the discipline to stay the course and to keep the path and to keep on keeping on. That's what discipline is about. I admire karate as a sport because it has a structured level of discipline where the athletes start with white belts, they go to yellow belt, green belt, brown belts, red belt, blue belts. I don't know the order, but all these different color belts until they get to black belts. Black belt means they have achieved a top status of discipline. That's all it is. Now, in the lean manufacturing environment, we often put task groups together and the leaders called the black belts for a reason, because we want that person to be able to be the one that is the most disciplined, that can take that team to the next level, that can accomplish the KPIs that's been set for that team. So you and I must develop our own black belt mentality, where we decide for ourselves, we shall have this type of discipline that will drive us forward, that will help us to become successful, that will help us to achieve our own personal KPIs that we have set. Those SMART goals that Sunil was talking about this morning. A black belt mentality is what will get us there. Last point, and I love this. We need to overcome the fear of success. Instead of envying the man on the podium, the guy that holds the trophy, we need to be able to realize that I too can hold my own trophy. I too can stand on my podium in my artistry, in my own sport that I might be in my own industry, in my sector, in my practice, in my career, right? I can also stand on that podium. I can also be that one holding that trophy. Overcome the fear of success. Stop believing the lie that we tell ourselves all the time that we cannot be successful, because these guys who have become successful have refused to believe that they cannot stand on that podium, that they cannot be the one lifting up that trophy and reach success. It's been so good to be with you again this morning. I hope that you've learned a lot, just like I have. And I want to extend that invitation again. Like we saw earlier in this presentation, if you are struggling to see your future self, or you have not made it visual, you don't have anything on your phone that you can look at every day and to remind you of what your future you looks like, I want to invite you this week to sit with me for a one-on-one so we can work on that. It's been great to be with you. Connect with us online or call us on this number. We'd love to walk a journey closer with you to get you to your desired success where you want to go, because life is a journey and we want to be standing right next to you to help you to optimize it and reach your level of success that you desire. Thank you for the opportunity. Thank you for listening. Thank you for sharing. I look forward to seeing you in our WhatsApp group and to socialize and network with you again. Goodbye now.
Thanks, Victor. Well done, Victor. Well done. Did you have some tiramisu this morning because you went fire?
Can you see me? Where? Hold on.
Yeah,
camera.
I can see you. I can see you.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. No, well done. Well done.
You.
It was a good session. Thanks for that. So guys, I didn't record I only after when Victor started, I noticed I didn't record the SMART goals. So I only recorded Victor's session. But anyway, let's continue. I'm going to share my screen for the content creation. So now we're going to be doing some content creation, some content ideas. So content ideas, most of the time we wake up, we blank, we don't know what to post. So what you can do is you can use these common platforms to get content, engaging content. So it's April, what happens this month? So Easter is over, Freedom Day is coming up. So we can post for Freedom Day. Maybe some ideas for Freedom Day would be, it's a long weekend coming up, what's your plans? What's your idea of freedom? What have you been freed from? You can also speak about Easter. You can ask, what did you do this Easter? What activities did you do? So when you ask people questions like that, they will engage and they will answer. A very good place to get content is the teacherscorner.net. Every single month is broken down by content. They've got some good topics, some good social topics. Now, try and avoid the topics that are negative and war related, but the ones that everybody might benefit from, like if you look at this Pet Owners Day. Pet Owners Day is the 18th. We can talk about Pet Owners Day. There's so much of stuff that you can talk about, positive stuff that you can post about. You say, did you know? Like you can use this content to create, did you know? And on this day, people are suckers for memes. And if you've been following me on social media, on my Facebook, you'll notice that I post a lot of memes. And the reason is just to lighten up just to make people laugh, just to entertain people. And that's the purpose of the memes, is just to have light-hearted entertainment. You can also use history.com. On this day, it's got very positive stuff. Keep it positive. Don't talk about wars. Don't talk about serial killers. Just keep it positive. Wikipedia is also a good source of getting did you know and on this day. So what you would do is, if you want to know how to create the content, the platform. A few weeks ago, I did the Canva lesson on how to create content. Go back and watch the recording. If you go to the Social Breakfast website, there is a tab called Time Machine. You can go and see all the recordings there. So all the recordings are there. You can go and watch and you can learn a lot of stuff. If you just watch the recordings, you can learn a lot of stuff. So you can go into Canva and make a post, did you know, and get the content from here. This is a good example of a meme, of a motivational poster, as well as a celebrity. So look at the engagement this post has got. So did you know? If you are lazy and you don't have time to create content, you can go to brainyquote.com, and every day they have a quote that you can share. They've got hundreds of quotes that you can share and repurpose. Another good place to get ideas is Pinterest. Go and get ideas. You can easily recreate this using Canva. So we spoke about UGC. UGC stands for user-generated content. User-generated content is where your customers, fans, followers submit themselves using your product or your service. It comes as a review. It comes as a testimonial. It could be a video. It could be a tag. It's very powerful because when you get UGC, there's two things you achieve. One, you tap into their profile, and they are also influencing their peers. This is an example of a UGC. This couple got engaged and they tagged the jeweler, and the jeweler got some free airplay. This is a Starbucks cup challenge where the consumer was allowed to color in the cup and submit to Starbucks, and they shared it. This is a Vans Tackies UGC. This lady, Lena, she took a picture with her Vans Tackies and she tagged them, and they said, what a good picture, can we share it? So some tips for social media is to use humor. Funny memes work well on social media. Stay away from controversial topics like religion, politics, racism, abortion, causes and rights, wars, BLM, and all those things. Just stay away from it. Just be neutral. If you want to lose followers, talk about that. And by the way, I lost a follower this week because somebody sent me a message last night saying I saw one of your posts and I found it was offensive, and they unfollowed me. So after I'm done with this call, I'm going to send an apology to the person. You got to apologize to people. But anyway, it was just lighthearted. It was a lesson. And use the daily hashtags. Every day there's a hashtag. Thursday is Throwback Thursday. Friday is Follow Friday. So I can use the Follow Friday hashtag. I can tag Victor. I can tag Mark. I can tag Adele. I can tag all my clients, all my friends, and I can say follow these people because they know they got some good content, and I will help them to grow their following. That's how the Follow Friday hashtag works. Guys, that's all for my social breakfast. I will post the recording without the smart goals afterwards, and you guys can introduce yourself now. You can introduce yourself and tell us who you are, where you're from, and what you're looking to achieve. Thank you. Who wants to go first?
Hi guys, I just would like to thank you both, Victor and Sunil, for making this presentation available. And I think we all benefit from it. And I would also like to extend or encourage people to please send the social WhatsApp link to other people, and let's grow this platform. So thank you, Sunil, Victor, for all the time and effort you are putting into this program. I really enjoy it. Thank you.
Thank you, Adele. Thank you so much. Thank you for that words. Thank you so much. Yeah, let's do that, guys. Invite everybody. I think all of you guys can, if you maybe invite 5 people each of you invite 5 people to join the group. Next week we'll have even more people. Who wants to go next? Mark, you want to go?
I'm available. Yes, thank you. Thanks, guys. Thank you for the very informative session. I think all of it comes down to is connections. How do we make those connections? How do we maintain those connections? And I think in society right today, a lot of people are losing that connection because especially in South Africa, we are placed in a situation that we have to be mobile, we have to be flexible, and that puts us in a situation that when people try and connect with us, we either have to use these particular social platforms. But I think one of the key elements, and that's where I kind of focused, was telecommunications, was how to connect with your clients, how to connect with your friends and peers, and your new customers, and giving them a better confidence in connecting with you. And I think one of those elements that we've kind of moved away from is landlines. Landlines have been consistent in that you have a dedicated address, you have some sort of commitment. You show commitment to your customers and to your base that you are committed to a particular number. And we would like to offer that to you guys as well, part of the group. I'm going to put a code for our group itself, where I'm going to be giving away a discount code so that you can get a dedicated landline on your cell phone, which means that you can operate anywhere in the country, however you like. As long as you've got data, you will have a dedicated landline number coming through to your cell phone. Hopefully that helps you conduct more business, because at the end of the day, people are going to phone your landline number, not confuse and have you juggling this decision between, can I post my WhatsApp number or my personal number onto a profile and not expect someone at 2 o'clock in the morning to phone you, I want job, or these people are ridiculous. So split the two. Have a dedicated business line number and your personal number to obviously keep to your social, but obviously your dedicated business line number is going to be a reduced cost to you. We don't want to bear you with unbearable costs. For 149 Rand a month, you're going to get unlimited landline calls. So if you want to phone your supplier or you want to phone a client, you can spend as much time as you like without a per minute charge. I mean, think of it. Addressing all their concerns, making sure the orders are correct, making sure delivery details are correct. You're going to streamline that process without the actual cost. And then we're going to give each of our members here an opportunity to have 500 minutes of landline to mobile calls. So 149 Rand, you're getting nearly 1,000 Rands worth of value out of this. So guys, connect with me at the end of the session. I'll set you up with a dedicated landline. It takes roughly around 24 hours to get through, get stored out, because we need to order the landline for your area. So if you want an 031, you've got it. You want an 021 because you want to operate in Cape Town, you want your head office to operate in Cape Town, we'll get it for you. Or even if it's in Joburg, we'll make sure that we hook you up with an 011 or an 012 or any of those landline numbers, and it's ICASA registered, all right? And then we just hook it up to your cell phone, and you are up and away and running. So connect with you afterwards. I will put the link down for the code on the WhatsApp group for you guys to get the discounts.
Thanks, Mark. Who wants to go next? Somebody, you want to introduce yourself, who you are, what you do, what you expect?
For sure. So I've been in the healing and wellness industry for close to 15 years now. And I think I came up with a tagline a couple of months ago that I think embodies the work that I do. And for me, it's releasing original pain and embracing original essence. And through my work, it's basically a powerful blend of counseling, coaching, and NLP. And this approach supports deep healing, emotional freedom, and lasting transformation. And I find that counseling, coaching, and NLP creates like this happy medium where some people want to create an amazing future, but there's sometimes something holding them back from achieving that. So that's where the counseling comes in, where we can actually look at how actually releasing that burden so that we can step powerfully into the future. And some people just need that gentle nudge in order to actually fully embody their true selves, to step into their power and experience the magic. That's where the coaching and the NLP comes in. So I take people on journeys. We go through different processes. Could be to increase productivity, breaking old patterns. And for me, it's about how to experience more fulfillment, more connection, and basically live our best lives for this moment within our current energetic capacity. And that's the work I do. I work with individuals, with couples, with groups. Last year was actually a beautiful moment for me, or a milestone. I was able to touch each continent in the world working with international clients. So, I mean, for that, I feel very honored, actually. So I absolutely love the work I do, and I want to do more of it. I've actually spent some time away from my own practice, and I've been freelancing for different companies, helping them out. And I've decided recently, hey, I also want to live my best life. I want to connect with the essence of myself, and I want to start my practice back up. So that's why I'm here. Thank you, guys.
Thanks, Samir. Well done. Thank you for sharing. Who wants to go next? Who's next? Vijay, Casey. Who wants to go next? Farana, Fatima, Ali, Sana. Who wants to go next? Sana, you gonna go? You can introduce yourself. You're muted.
Hi, everyone. Thank you so much. I really enjoyed the social element of today's gathering and the motivation and all the insights. And I want to touch on what Sunil said about the power of the moving image, the YouTube. For instance, Jacob's Coffee contacted me. They needed a calligraphy artist. So they wanted to see samples of my work. So fortunately, I had a video called Calligraphy Made Easy, and it showed some of my work as well as some of my facilitating sessions. And that sort of gave me the gig. So I just want to highlight the importance of making these like short reels and shorts and posting them on YouTube and other platforms. Thank you so much.
Thanks, Anna. Thank you so much. Thanks for tuning. Who wants to go next? Who's next? Mashudu?
Hi, my name is Casey.
How's it, Casey?
And I'm new to this group, and your session was very enlightening. I personally struggle with marketing, so this has helped me a lot. I'm a legal and accounting consultant. So as boring as that sounds, it's hard to make the content desirable to my target market. But whatever you shared today was very helpful. And I've made a lot of notes, and I'm hoping that it's going to change the scope of my business going forward.
Thank you, Casey. Thank you for attending. We have it every week, so just keep the same link, the same Teams link. Every week at 8 a.m. we have a session.
Okay, great. Thank you.
Thank you so much for attending. Mashudu, you there?
Yes, I'm here. Hi,
Hey.
everyone. Thank you so much for this session. And Victor, it's so great to just be the student, being a coach, just listening to another coach teaching you so and just absorbing. Thank you so much for that. And to you, Sunil. Yeah, you made my day. So I'm a life transformation coach and also an NLP practitioner. So I feel like Samir, we need to hook up. There's so much that I need to learn from you. So I was just so excited as you just shared your journey. And I guess I had to be here just to hear about other people's journeys. So my focus being, I'm also a mechanical engineer who left engineering to be able to work with people because I love transforming people the way, but mostly I deal with what we call the mother wound, father wound, and inner wound so that people can understand the root cause. If we don't get to the root cause, I feel like I failed. So that is where I focus on, and also on employee wellness services so that people, because I've been an employee for 20 years, I know what people go through. And if you're not well mentally, it also affects you and also affects how you show up, even the money that you're desiring, even the promotion. So that is where I focus on. Yeah. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Mashudu. Thank you so much. You see, that's the purpose of this group, is to connect and to grow each other. So thank you for sharing that insights with us. Thank you. Some of you guys can, I'll share up those details. You guys can connect. But thanks so much for that, Mashudu. Who wants to go next? Who wants to? Don't miss the opportunity. Farana, you there? Pendile? Salim?
Sure. Sure. Good morning. I'm Farhana. I'm from Durban. I have a very boring life currently. I'm a home executive. I don't do a lot. But I have started my own, I've created my own hair growth oil, and I'm interested in seeing how I can use all the social media platforms to market my product. And I would like to learn because I really don't know anything in this area. So thank you so much for a very informative discussion this morning. And I appreciated all the insights. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Farana. Thank you. Thank you for tuning. Who else wants to go? Who's next? Who's next?
Hi,
Salim.
guys.
Hi, Fatima.
I'm Fatima. I am very new to this platform, so please excuse my little bit of a stumble here. I've been in the industry for quite a few years as well, but also battling with regards to marketing, getting used to AI. This webinar was very inspiring. Thank you, Victor and Sunil, for this. It's the first one that I've actually attended. And this is actually going to help me a lot with regards to marketing and research and so forth. I'm mostly in the export division with regards to international and African countries. And also I do local business with regards to growing your business, with regards to appointment setting, lead generation, and so forth. So I come in with regards to bringing in opportunities of growth to your business. And also I do, as I said, exports. I've been doing for the past 5 years to African countries. So I'm hoping to gain a lot of exposure with regards to this setup that you guys have going. And yes, I'm very much interested with regards to all your webinars that's here to come. Thank you for this. I really appreciate it.
Thank you so much. Thank you, Fatima. Thanks for being here. Thank you so much. Who wants to go next? Who wants to go next? Who wants to say something? Salim, you haven't said anything, and Fandila. Fandila is on hold. Salim, you there? Okay, guys, if nobody wants to say anything, what we'll do is you can always also use the group. If you're shy, you can use the group and introduce yourself. Just put your stuff on the group, on the WhatsApp group. We have a dedicated WhatsApp group for the social breakfast. So Samir, there is a social breakfast group which I'll add you on as well. It's its own group, so there's a lot of communication on there as well. So you can join that group. If you guys need anybody's numbers or anything, you can just WhatsApp me and I'll share it. We're here to do business. We're here to grow. And thanks for attending. Thanks for attending. So Mark, put in your specials on the group. I'm keen to hear about that specials, that discount code you've got for us. And thank you, guys. Thank you so much, and have a great Wednesday. Thank you so much. Have a blessed. Thank you, Victor. Thank you so much. Thanks, everyone. Hey, Salim, you there?
Yeah. Just to say how's it. We'll connect next week. Thanks, guys.
Thanks, Salim. Just drop your stuff on the group.
We'll do. No problem. Ciao.
Thank you. Bye.
Thanks, guys.
Bye, guys.
Thank you, guys.
Bye, everyone.